Hello, everybody. How's it going? This is Stream SSJ4. My name is Dan. I am back with my new free to play account in Star Trek Online. And I just logged in a little while ago, and I already went ahead and I did my daily event for the A Good Day to Die event. See, it's got just under 20 hours before I can do it again, which is the cooldown timer on that. I wanted to go ahead and knock that out, and then I figured since I was already playing the game, I'd go ahead and stream for a little while. I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming for today. Maybe a couple of hours, maybe a little longer. Um, but I didn't want to wait and get the stream all set up to knock this out because I wanted to. The cooldown timer was off, and I wanted to go ahead and get it in. I'm gonna keep trying to push this cooldown timer. So it's 20 hours. That means, right now it's almost 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so that means that obviously tomorrow, around just before 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I can do it again. And obviously, if I do it sooner, I can work more of them in. And also, for some reason, something comes up and I can't do it at the time. It's better to have a little bit of extra play in it. But you can see on the annual campaign, I now have 2 days worth of progress, which is 150 per day. So puttering right along on that. Also, I did a little bit last night. Basically, I just ran the Iconian event that I did yesterday, or episode that I did yesterday. Blood of the Ancients a second time. Get this tactical console. Then I have two pieces of that set. I have the one beam and the console. I'm just missing the torpedo from that set. Uh, I mean, you saw me run through it before. I did a little faster this time. So, and I mean, you've seen me run through this mission. I know it's not very interesting to watch me grind through a mission 2, 3, 4 times or whatever, just to get all the various items that are available for it. I'm gonna go ahead and put a link in chat. That was another thing that I went ahead and did is I went to Alienware's website and got this code. Now, when you get the code, it does say on their website that you need to install Arc in order to claim the code. That's not technically right. You can, if you just Google Arc codes, you'll immediately come up with a link. In fact, I'll probably go ahead and get that link for you real quick. Where you can do it right on their website. So if you already have the game installed, and say you did it in Steam or something like that, um, you don't have to install Arc just to redeem the code. You just need to go to the website and log in with your Arc account login, and you can redeem the code. And what that code you can see in the description gave me was a small XP boost. That's kind of nothing. The same ones you can get from Q right now, uh, just for doing the daily Omega deal. But what it did give me that was kind of a big deal is it gave me uh, 20 or 30 slots in the bank and 20 or 30 more slots in my inventory. You can see like it scrolls down a lot farther now. I don't know if you paid attention to it before, but it does scroll down further now. Um, that's on a one character thing. So pick which character you want to put that on, whether you put that on your new KDF recruit character if you have one, or your main character that you're playing if they're not your KDF recruit. That's up to you. And the other thing it gave me, which was good because I didn't have a decent ground weapon. Now this one doesn't upgrade for free. Uh, well, it's just not showing upgrade because I'm in space, so I'd have to unequip it to upgrade it. But so it doesn't have free upgrades like a mission reward. Uh, but it is a nice purple weapon. Got the damage, the extra damage on it, extra crit severity, extra crit chance. That's nice. It does good damage. The secondary fire mode locks the person in it's the Terran Agony phaser rifle, or mirror universe Terran, whatever, same thing. It's an Agony phaser rifle. So the first one is like a single shot, like you'd get from a high density beam rifle or a split beam rifle or something like that. And then the second one uh, locks that current target in place and sits there and does them a DOT, damage over time of phaser damage. Or I guess it says physical damage. So it does physical damage over time, uh, which is nice. The thing to remember with this is if you do hit somebody with that secondary fire, nobody else can hurt them while they're in that DOT. So you're going to want to tab away from them to another target and engage another target while they're in that, so that you can keep firing at somebody else, because you're not going to be able to hurt the person you had targeted when you fired the secondary ability on that. So I know initially I had talked about uh, doing the Terran Gambit missions that I have already over here: Firewall, Redshift. They're kind of long, and I haven't done them a lot. I think I've only done them once, maybe twice each. Um, so rather than and I know that they had significant sections that were ground mission sections. But before I do that, I'm actually going to do this one instead, the Temporal Front, because I want to get that shield. And unfortunately, this is one of the few mission reward items. It's purple, so it is a rare item, but it doesn't upgrade automatically. You're going to have to spend upgrades on it, Omega upgrades, or Phoenix Pack upgrades. Those are the preferred ones, or one of those enhanced universal whatever they're called, upgrades that you get from the event. Enhanced universal tech upgrades, things like that. You're gonna have to spend those to upgrade it. Uh, but I'm still gonna get it right now. Go ahead and get it. It's fine. If I have to, I'll open a couple of Phoenix packs. I'd really, I'm getting dilithium kind of slow at this point. I'd rather buy 10 at a time. It's 10 for 40,000 dilithium refined, or 4,500 a piece. So obviously they're each, that's 5,000 dilithium you save by buying them in a pack of 10 versus individually. So that's really what you want to do. But I will go ahead and do it if I have to get an upgrade or so to keep my shield relevant. It's sort of the same thing, pretty much pertains to that phaser rifle I got. It doesn't upgrade for free. I'm not going to talk to the optional people. Unfortunately, this mission is kind of like that. The one I get to get the EMH duty officer, it's basically not skippable. A lot of the video sequences in this, so that wasn't that big a deal. It's like, oh, he just said hello, but we're gonna have to watch this thing where one of the guys gets poisoned and all that. We're not gonna be able to skip that. But other than that, the mission isn't terribly long. The the ground combat can be a bit difficult in this one. That's just a matter of because you're fighting the Nakul. And if you don't remember the Nakul, they were from the first episode of Enterprise season 4, if I remember correctly, when they get like thrown back in time. They're the ones that aligned with the Nazis, you know, even though they're, they share the same sort of ethnic, racial purity views as the Nazis do, but obviously, like they wouldn't consider the Nazis pure because they're human, but but the same thing about the shield that you get that it makes it so good is why the Nakul are a pain to fight, because they have those Nakul shields. The ones where when you're about to kill them, it makes a shadow copy of your character that has to be killed before you can do more damage. In the meantime, you're immune from damage and can heal back up. So it really adds to your survivability. Yeah, not skippable.
One that shall be free of your wretched. Most astute. That's a lucky guess. That seems more likely, yes. Like your introduction.
What's going on here?
You must be so proud.
Isn't my sound working right? Oh, hold on a second. I'm gonna. All right. Yes. As soon as I beam the ship, the next part, I'm gonna close the game and reopen it because the audio is not working in the game for some reason. I guess because it was already running when I plugged in my audio device. Only thing I can guess. Close it and relaunch it real quick. Let me skip that. Give me 1 second. I posted links in chat there, so if you want to go ahead and get that code, Alienware's giving it away. I think you have to create an account with their website. I had one from before because they've given away codes before, but it's a good code to help you get you started. Once you redeem the code, then it shows up in the Zen store under Promotions tab. Okay, now the audio should be working from the game.
I take it you're saying quite... Strange. This system hasn't been inhabited for decades. What are the not cool up to?
Unknown vessels, you have violated Nakul space. You shall pay with your lives.
Most of them...
You shall pay for your crimes, alien filth.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target shield failed.
This is starting to acknowledge.
I am General Beast.
bad news. I'm...
I admire.
See, they're not cool. You see how he's got this distortion over here. They become immune. The shields they use until you destroy the distortion first, which is basically the same thing the shields you get as a mission reward for completing this mission does, which is kind of why I want it, because it's awesome. Really improves your survivability in the game.
General Vosk, the portal is ready. All hands, begin temporal shunt for Nakul, for destiny.
Come with us, sir. It's time.
Very well. Computer, initiate self-destruct sequence now.
Shield losing power. Flanking damage detected. Personal shield losing power. Personal shield losing power. Enemy targets on sensor. Personal shield losing power.
Need to get this situation under control, and fast! I'm beaming over to join your efforts.
Proximity.
This door open first.
Incoming enemies! Hold the line! Damn! They've hard-locked the self-destruct. I'm going to try to bypass the lock. Cover me. More not cool heading our way. Adaptive security. Looks like they've learned a trick or two from the Borg. Let's download what data we can and leave. Multiple Nakul life signs detected.
Okay.
Clever devils. They've started using a full data purge. Think I can stall that for a while. Need a little more time here. Cover me.
Enemy targets on sensors. Personal shield losing power.
I've unlocked one of the last data nodes. Better have a look. It's grim.
There go the ships into the time portal. So technically, this happens like right before that episode Enterprise, where they're back in the World War II time, and the Nazis have like invaded the United States. This is how they got back there, is them flying into there. First thing, get away from that ship before it explodes.
If we don't shut...
This guy. And we're gonna get over here before I talk to him, because that will trigger all the enemies showing up. I'm gonna get over here by the space station. Because the first thing we need to do after we talk to him is destroy the space
I'm
station.
picking up many more.
Got the time portal in it.
Captain Sirius of the USS Pole. We stand ready to assist. No, you will not stop, General Vosk. I will die before that happens.
Captain Bucket, USS Temporal. How may we be of service?
Alright, now that's destroyed. Gotta deal with this fleet of Nakul ships. There's one like boss ship in there too.
We've lost the portal, but our glorious crusade goes on. For Naku, for destiny.
The easiest way to do this is to get rid of these portal jumpers and these frigate ships first, so that they're not pounding on you while you're trying to get the boss one. It's the golden NV golden shield over there.
Every Naku you kill will be avenged, aliens. Every one.
And all these ships, other than the frigates, but have that big AoE cone attack, so I don't want to have to be trying to avoid that on all sides. I want to get rid of these portal jumpers first. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Okay, got all of them but one. As long as he stays way over there, I'm not particularly worried about him. See, the ship's got a distortion, just like that ground battle, so while the distortion is active, it's got an impenetrable shield on it. You gotta target that first, which I did. It's toast, I just summoned the swarm. Alright.
Well, that you're indeed. Are you ready to return to the
Alright.
Welcome back. I've asked Temporal Investigations to see what can be done about the Nakul and
Congratulations, Commander.
All these power ones are good because, like I said, you can move the power around, so even if it's not in one that you care about right then at that moment, this means you can take that power and put it into your weapon system or whatever else you want. But more power, so boosting all the power levels of our ship here. Okay. So, I guess we'll go ahead and do these now. Start with firewall. One of these I remember from when I was doing it when they first came out, which was obviously a couple of releases ago because we got 6 of them. They've come out 2 at a time in this season. I don't remember if it's this one or the next one. I think they fixed the bug. I think I remember seeing in patch notes they fixed the bug, but it used to have like a bug in the mission that was kind of a pain. So hopefully they fixed it. And since this is the most recent season, I kind of want to see these cutscenes and whatnot. So I don't think I'm going to skip any of them. Because, like I said, I've played only the first two missions out of the six, and it's been a while, so I don't remember exactly what happened. I mean, I remember which characters were involved and stuff, but I don't necessarily remember all the specifics. Because unlike the other missions that I've played umpteen times over and over again, I don't remember all the lore of this, so I'm gonna go ahead and watch this.
Commander Kyle DeSoto aboard the Izar research station. We are under heavy attack and require immediate... This is Captain Othu, USS Kanchu. We could use your help dealing with this Terran Empire fleet. There's something they want on that station, and they're not taking no for an answer. We were expecting you. The Terrans, not so much. Not sure how they found a station with a classified location, but here we are.
Well, they probably found it because if they're Terrans from the Mirror
Keep it up.
universe, there's probably they probably have their own secret location in the same spot since everything's a copy. Nice.
Glad you turned up. Things were going sideways fast. The Terrans really did a number on the station. Our scans show they're running on emergency power and batteries. Most of their critical systems are down, including comms. Yes, we noticed that as well. They made surgical strikes on a number of key targets, but didn't do enough damage to destroy the station. Excellent. I'd go in weapons hot if I were you. The Terrans sent boarding parties over once the station lost its shields. I doubt they'll be happy to see your team when they arrive.
Commander Kyle DeSoto, Starfleet Intelligence. Thanks for coming. We can really use your help here. If we can get to engineering, we can get... They're fine. The brig's security systems are still online, and life support is functional on that deck. To be honest, they're probably in the safest spot on the station. The rest of the place is running on emergency power and crawling with Terran boarding parties. This way! We're lucky you made it out here. Things were looking pretty grim. Hard to say what the Terrans are after. Could be a number of things. They could be after any one of the classified projects, or all of them. Afraid the turbo lift's offline. We'll need to use the Jeffries tube to get down there. Watch out! There are still some hostiles here! still alive.
poetic using a
Check on that plasma
Terran
window and-
agonizer weapon on the Terrans.
We need to get through. He's stable. Once we get comms back up, I'll call for a medical team. Engineering's over here. Damn! They're still here, too! Take them down!
Shield losing power.
There are more in the back. We have to stop whatever they're doing.
Take him down! Open fire!
Personal shield losing power.
Looks clear. Let's get to work. I need you to open that lower... Damn! A couple of EPS conduits were... Okay, there are... Work smart, but work fast. We need to get this under control.
What if I didn't get hit by
Nice
that lightning?
work.
Ops to all hands. We're detecting hostiles at the brig. I repeat, hostiles at the brig.
That's not good.
You're a sight for sore eyes. The Terrans have us pinned down here.
Remember the mission. Failure is not an option.
Personal shield losing power.
Oh, I see you got my message.
Enemy targets on sensors.
notice you took your sweet time to get here, though. All right, let's talk. I have to say, I was beginning to think you weren't coming. Why the delay? All-you-can-eat buffet at Quark's? My name is Lita. Used to be a top operator in the Empire. Long story. Part of my said it was a long story. Because you're smarter than you look? Explain myself. Oh, honey, we do. Absolutely! Only an idiot wouldn't be scared in a situation like this. Look, quit wasting time. You're skeptical. I can see that. Fine. I recently acquired a sizable amount of classified Alliance research data. All sorts of juicy secrets in there. Even someone like me has to answer to the Emperor. I needed to justify my existence, so I shared some of that data I acquired with him. He found something. Something that he craved more than anything. Getting it became his sole purpose in life. As time went by, does it matter? I'm here. Let's move on. I had access to the Emperor's tactical plans.
I see you've met the prisoner. Charming, isn't she? I've been able to restore most of the critical systems, but we still have a Terran problem. There is a turbo lift around the corner from you that will take you there. I'll meet you there after I secure the brig here. Those Terrans really did a number on this place.
Don't you dare leave me here! Where are you going? Oh!
How delightful. I seem to have acquired a new nemesis.
Evil Kumarki.
Enemy targets on sensors. Personal shield losing power. Flanking damage detected. Personal shield losing power. Personal shield losing power.
I'd love to stay and slay, but duty calls, I'm afraid. Until next time.
Looks like the mainframe was compromised. Check the next console and verify the status of the backups. So, how bad is it? The system... Right. Hold on. Damn. A ship just made the jump from our space to the mirror universe. I'm betting our mysterious Lucari was on board. That won't be necessary. One of the research projects here was a dimensional portal activator. It went to prototype a few months ago, so they probably worked all of the bugs out of it by now. It generates a trans-universal portal between our universe and the mirror universe. They worked on it here because the barrier between our universe. The prototype was installed on the Khonshu. With it, we'll be able to open a portal to the mirror.
So, you're going to blindly chase after her, aren't you? I hope you're ready for a fight. If I'm gay, she'll send a welcoming committee to greet us on the other side. She's so thoughtful. Purple Soship.
The dimensional portal activator is online. We're ready to move out on...
Top marks for effort, but I'm afraid I'll have to lower your score for... It's charming that you think so.
Told ya. She's as predictable as a warp core breach. You're better at this than you once were. Too bad you play from the other side. Take out their shield generators if you want to beam down to the station and get your data back.
Congratulations, Commander.
Let's clear out the defenders so we can safeguard the data. Now that we've finished off the welcoming committee, why don't we beam down to the station? The longer Kumarke has that data, the more damage she'll do with it. We need to...
Attention all hands. The traitor and her pets have arrived. Do bring me their heads, won't you?
Well...
I'm gonna claim the glory for this one.
Flanking damage detected. Flanking damage detected. Personal shield losing power.
Oh, look, it's our DeSoto. Better turn the agonizer off before he dies.
Thank you.
Let's see what he has to say. I'm dying to hear how he wound up in the booth.
You. Figures. Kumarke. She's been using Terrans as lab rats, testing the Emperor's new toys on them. Wasn't right. No Terran. The Emperor is obsessed with that stuff. Thinks it'll make him invincible. Has something to do
Boring conversation anyway. Looks like Kumarke used the agonizer to keep poor DeSoto quiet. Oh, and I'm really looking forward to that. Let me...
clear. Kill Lita and her thugs. Now!
Enemy targets on sensors. Personal shield losing power. Personal shield losing power.
Hey, better let me handle that.
Personal shield losing power. Personal shield losing power.
Oh, you could, and I'm sure they're gifted, but do they... Oh, see? That exocomp over there. We can... Yeah, expect company.
Exocom, Legume, Creel. Ready to receive new instructions. Exocom self-actualization subroutines halted. Provide specific instructions.
Data's heading to the console at 5 o'clock. Get it before it's lost! Keep it up! There's more to go! Data's heading to the console at 9 o'clock. Get it before it's lost! Keep it up! There's more to go! Data's heading to the console at 1 o'clock. Get it before it's lost! Keep it up! There's more to go! Data's heading to the console at 9 o'clock. Get it before it's lost! Keep it up! There's more to go! Data's heading to the console at 5 o'clock! Get it before it's lost!
Okay, last one.
The clock's ticking here! Stop messing around!
Oh, come on. What?
Data's heading to the console at 1 o'clock! Get it before it's lost! Keep it up! There's more to go! Got it! Finish off our uninvited guests so we can get out of here! All right, we have what we came for. Take the exocomp with us. Great! Now let's get out of here while we still.
Welcome back. I take it you found what we can. That's good news. The Brookhaven is
Like the 14 sacred trees of Lugar, I am invincible. Make peace with your gods.
Target's shields have failed.
Oh, the Brookhaven is protecting the Reskava. We need to take it out first.
Concentrate fire on the Brookhaven. Until it's down, Reskava cannot be damaged.
You're quite capable in battle. Perhaps I will make you my pet after all. Of course, you need to be broken and disciplined.
like we caught a break. We'd better get back to our universe before she Right. We'll open the... Okay. We're all... You're all clear. Get through the portal. There's no more time. Go! Tactical. Target the lead cruiser and fire at will.
Okay.
Oh, looks like the Khonshu didn't make it. Guess it wasn't a good day for the DeSotos of either universe. Ooh, touched a nerve. You didn't think I'd stop when I collected your data, did you?
We read you. We're only picking up one Understood. Was the mission... That's good to know. Thank you. We have...
If I might make a suggestion, let's take our prize somewhere with a lot more defenses than this station. Kumarke might come after us.
And so they run home, tails between their legs. They probably think they've won. Poor deluded fools. We have everything we need from them. The location of the Emperor's prize is now known. He will be most pleased. Make sure all is ready for the next stage. Soon we will strike. For the glory of the Empire!
The evil Terran me. Oh no.
The Starfleet crews that were lost did their duty. It falls...
Good to see you again. I wish we were meeting under better circumstances. The Terrans hit us pretty hard today. Several of our ships are in trouble. See what you can do to help out. We'll talk more once we have everyone out of harm's way.
Whatever medical teams you could spare would be most welcome. Away teams received.
This is the Juno. We've lost main power. Any engineering support would be helpful. Thanks. We'll get your people back to you as soon as we have things under control.
This is Chief Engineer Jarrett of the Akron. We're out of time.
Evacuate as many people as possible from the Akron before their warp core breaches.
There's 2 more groups to beam out. I'll buy you as much time as I can. The last of us are ready for transport. Hurry! The core's about to breach!
That's everyone. Get to a safe distance.
The Akron treated us well. I'm going to miss her and her captain.
Losing the Akron, what? Granted. I'll meet you in the... Welcome aboard. There's a lot to discuss and very little time to do so. Walk with me. I'll get you... Here's what we know so far. The Terran fleet warped into the Sol system unchallenged. Somehow, they managed to bypass all of our security measures. You saw what they did to the ships near the station. Once they dealt with those ships, they raided the station itself. Their objective was unusual, even for Terrans.
That's putting it mildly.
Right. Let's get down to business. As you know, the Terrans raided a secret research station in the Izar system earlier. They stole a large amount of classified data during that raid, which you managed to recover. Starfleet intelligence believes they found what they... I'm bringing in a consultant to assist with this briefing. Someone with first-hand experience of the incident at Jupiter Station.
You're gonna love this. Told ya.
If you're finished gawking, believe me, I don't want to be here any more than you do. Let's get this over with. 14 hours ago, I led a Terran strike force operation to Jupiter Station. All right, let's get started. The operation is about to commence. We've entered Federation space undetected, thanks to security codes obtained by Imperial agents. By the time we drop out of warp in the Sol system, it'll be too late for the defenders of Jupiter Station.
This plan is reckless. Even for you, Marshal. We're not dealing with a legion of witless cyborgs here. And I'd rather not end up in a Starfleet prison for the rest of my days. Or, you know, dead.
Your position is noted, Captain. Perhaps you'd like...
Fortune, as they say, favors the bold. If we succeed today, the favor of the Emperor will be ours. So, please.
Very well, Inquisitor. Listen closely. Once we arrive at Jupiter Station, We'll offer them the chance to surrender. They may show their bellies without firing a shot. If not, we'll deal with them and board the station.
It's about time. I could use a good fight.
This isn't the 23rd century. Battles aren't won with karate chops and smirks.
Bloodthirst built the Empire. You'd be wise to remember that.
It has served you well so far, Captain.
If it gets in the way on our mission, I won't hesitate to put you down.
Yeah. Stop flirting with me. You'll make Camargue blush.
Do recall that Marshal Janeway does not suffer fools. And we are on her vessel.
You're not going anywhere but the grave!
Enemy targets on sensors.
I think not, traitor.
I've been in your shadow long enough!
Shut up, fight. Enough of this. Time for you to die.
Aw, look at the mess you made. The Marshal's gonna get cranky.
Bravo! Well fought! 3 cheers for...
Stop! Camargue, we're not doing that. An assassination attempt before breakfast?
Yes, you tried, and you failed. Fortunately for you, I'm a loyal servant.
Believe me, if we get to that bridge, I'll be the one blowing it up.
The Defiant is ready to receive you, Inquisitor. Step onto the transporter pad when you're ready.
Jupiter Station. I am Marshal Catherine Janeway of the Terran Empire. Surrender, and your lives will be spared.
Request denied, Marshal.
A predictable response, Marshal.
I think you got a little something.
Enough. Inquisitor, the honor is yours. Teach them a lesson.
Inquisitor, I have 17 cases of Romulan ale that say we're earning the most glory today.
Make it 20 and you're on.
Done. Good luck scoring even a single kill in that little bucket of failure.
We'll see about that.
Has been neutralized. There is the matter of their defense network, however.
It won't be a problem for long. Concentrate fire on the defense satellites.
You killed killed a lot of good people out there. And for what? What the hell do you want?
You'll find out soon enough, Commander. Surrender and prepare to be boarded.
Marshal Janeway, I request a seat.
He's stalling. What is it, Inquisitor?
We're reading several Starfleet vessels approaching at high warp, Marshal. They'll be here in moments.
Battle stations. Fire to disable. If Starfleet is so...
Tactical. Fire to disable.
Let's teach these Starfleet weaklings a lesson. Called it. He needs to be broken.
Very well. We'll disable the station. But I warn you, if the
There's a price for defying the Terran Empire, and I am here to the left. Tactical. Concentrate fire on their habitat net.
Do not risk the loss of the Emperor's prize. All right, they're at our mercy. Prepare yourselves.
As we planned then. 2 teams. Team 1's objective is to disrupt their security systems through sabotage. Team 2 will gain access to critical systems and take control of them.
Once that's done, we can use their transporters to beam directly to where the Emperor's prize is located, and take it.
Let's get moving, Inquisitor.
As you wish, Marshal.
We've got intruders in the storage area! Repeat, intruders in the storage area!
That didn't take long.
They're here! Phasers on stun! Open fire!
Phasers on stun, eh? Too bad ours are set to kill.
Looks like this group has more fighting.
So they're angry geeks and nerds. Got it. Huh. One of them almost hit me. I'm impressed.
Here's where we part company.
We won't fail you. Ugh. Let's go, come on.
Enough. Someone get these doors open.
I'm on it. Got it. Ready when you are, Marshal.
They're beaming in.
You're trapped. Surrender now and no harm will come to you.
Security fields. Took them long enough.
We need to keep moving.
I'll reconfigure the isolinear chips here and shut down power to the fields.
Kumarke and I are in position. Waiting on you, Marshal. Tick-tock.
We're almost there. Stand by.
Get those bombs planted, Inquisitor.
On it. Cover me while I work.
Clock's ticking. Still haven't heard any explosions. Having troubles?
Not as many as you'll have if you don't stop distracting us.
Enemy targets on sensors. Flanking damage detected.
Charge is set. Get to a safe position. Move!
Flanking damage detected.
Nice kaboom!
Good.
Sure, if you ask me nicely.
Captain, you are on danger.
All right, it's down. Go!
Watch out!
Personal shield losing power. Flanking damage.
There's the Jeffries tube. Let's get climbing.
Why'd they cancel Red Alert when there's still Terrans on board?
That's a mystery you'll never solve, I'm afraid.
This is the transporter room. Take the lead. Breach and clear.
What? They're here! Open fire!
Right. Beam us directly to the medical ward.
Energizing? Something's wrong here.
What's the holdup? We need...
Starfleet, get to the hub as fast as you can.
Perfect. I love running.
Stop!
Tilly and her pet are a problem. Can I count on you if things go sideways?
Of course, Marshal.
Commander, we've got more contacts incoming!
Enemy targets on sensors.
Damn, we're in a tight spot.
Personal shield losing power.
Let's fight our way to the others and regroup.
Marshal? Inquisitor? How nice of you to join us.
What took you so long? Did you stop to replicate some coffee on the way?
Fighting now. Coffee later.
We're clear for now, Marshal.
Time to change.
Interesting that the Marshal pulled that little team switch. What do you think she's up to?
Maybe she's hoping we kill each other, so she won't have to.
This is Janeway. What's your status?
About to take turbolift control. Stand by.
Personal shield losing power. Flanking damage detected.
Victory at last. Inquisitor to Marshal Janeway.
Hold your position, Inquisitor.
So, did Grandma Janeway ask you to kill me? I mean, I'd be insulted if she didn't.
Janeway here. We've done our part. Ball's in your court now, Inquisitor.
Yeah, we'll get right on that, Marshal. There's a countermeasure blocking me here. You need to reroute through that console.
Reroute complete.
Starting on the second lockout. Cover me! I need you on that console, Inquisitor.
Try it now.
Almost there. Just a few more seconds. Got it!
Nice work.
Turbo lift control
We
is
have
restored. Janeway will convince the market to betray me.
That seems unlikely. Your pet is very loyal.
What are you even here for? You aren't working for the Marshal.
I work for the Emperor.
Uh-huh. It still doesn't tell me why you're here.
To make sure the job gets done.
So, what's so important about the Emperor's prize, anyway?
Ask the Emperor. I'm sure he'd love explaining himself to you.
Wow. Stick with your data, Inquisitor. Comedy is not your strong suit.
The joke will be on us if we don't stay focused.
Mind if we cut in?
Personal shield losing power.
Beginning decontamination sweep.
This ends now, Terrans. It's over.
You're right, Commander. It is over. For you.
There is no way I'm letting you take... Ah! One for emergency transport.
That guy was getting on my last nerve.
Threat neutralized. The prize is ours for the taking, Marshal.
Indeed. Inquisitor, if you would do the honors and open the door.
Huh. I expected someone more impressive.
Let's get this over with.
Yeah, let's do that. To be honest, I didn't think you'd make it this far, but I'm happy to finish you off now. You've had the Emperor's favor long enough. It's our time for glory now.
Really? Well then. If you want to kill the Queen, you need to deal with her pawns. You're not as loyal as you led me to believe, Inquisitor.
Afraid not, Marshal. Nothing personal. Tilly made a better deal.
And it was for a lot more than Romulan ale.
Perhaps we should gloat after the battle is won?
What the? She's got some sort of invulnerability shield.
She's adapted. Her Borg drones have formed a micro-collective. We need to eliminate them to make her vulnerable. Her shield is down. Now's our chance. Open fire! She's adapted. Eliminate Borg drones to make her vulnerable. Her shield is down. Now's our chance. Open fire! She's adapted. Eliminate Borg drones to make her vulnerable. Her shield is down. Now's our chance. Open fire! She's adapted. Eliminate Borg drones to make her vulnerable. Her shield is down. Now's our chance. Open fire! She's adapted. Eliminate Borg drones to make her vulnerable. Her shield is down. Now's our chance. Open fire! She's adapted. Eliminate Borg drones to make her vulnerable. Her shield is down. Now's our chance. Open fire!
Mark my words, traitors. You will burn for this.
I'll give the old girl credit. Making a Borg army out of the Starfleet goons we dropped along. If she is, they'll be Starfleet's problem. Yeah, that's her problem, not ours. Get the transporter beacon on the Emperor's prize. The Emperor's prize is ours. Let's beam up.
The rest, as they say, is history. Let's discuss how we resolve this fine little mess. Preferably over some coffee. I think that could be arranged. So now we know who the Terrans were after. What we still don't know is why. That information is above even my pay grade, Admiral. Only the Emperor knows, and he isn't one to share such secrets willingly. We know she's one of ours. Lieutenant Ilea, a Deltan navigator assigned to the Enterprise in the late 23rd century. Until recently, she was listed as missing in action after an incident involving a powerful entity in deep space. Recently, she teleported into a Starfleet research station in the Epsilon sector and promptly collapsed, She's been comatose ever since. She was transferred to Jupiter Station for medical...
Am I being a bit more specific? Baldness isn't exact...
According to the researchers on Jupiter Station, Ilea is a hybrid, a fusion of biological and artificial life. Very advanced artificial life. The research team could barely comprehend the nature of her artificial components. One of them told me it made a Soong-type android look crude by comparison.
Well, I don't know how a bald cyborg factors into making the Emperor's ultimate weapon, but he does tend to have plans within plans. Maybe he wants this Ilea to...
I don't care what he wants. It's our job to stop him and... By now, Tilly and her cohorts will have returned the Emperor's prize to Terran space dock in our unit. Let me be clear. This is an enemy of my enemy situation. Then it sounds like we have...
Well, are you kidding? And if my help isn't enough, you have...
We took some serious hits here today, but they've had their inning. Now it's our turn. One thing's for certain. Starfleet needs to improve the...
Captain's log, supplemental. We have the Emperor's prize at last. With Janeway out of the picture, the glory is ours alone. We will learn the secrets of the Emperor's prize. By any means necessary.
Kumarke to bridge. We're ready to begin.
To risk so much to abduct a single person, this is a cause for concern. The Terrans are just as ruthless and cunning as the Tal Shiar, and possibly...
Congratulations, Admiral.
Alright, let's go to New Romulus and level 40 ship. Oh, and then upgrade all our equipment that still has free upgrades on it. All the rewards we went all the trouble to get. Certainly don't want to be at a disadvantage in the next mission. There's something we can do about it. Here's what you want: a Phoenix tech upgrade. You don't lose the point C. If you have too many, they just carry over into the next upgrade. Let's go get our ship. Go with this one. Let's keep going with that. Chips. Consoles. Extra.
Jolan True. Starfleet informs me that Admiral Janeway and a team of specialists have finalized a plan to liberate one of their own from the Terran Empire. Operatives from the Mirror Universe will be working alongside the Admiral in the upcoming rescue.
I'm not doing this one for reward, I just want to see the story. But I'll still go up a level. Where's the need a second. Superior operative. That's available right now. Transfer straight. Earth space stock and buy a training manual. Change over that cannon scatter shot. Second tactical. Third ability. So something you. That real quick. Spread. Boss. that. Second one. Already had it. Okay. That was the third one. F-all. And I did fill all the abilities in, set my ship power levels. Sounds good. Found that. Find out what the Terrans are up to.
You made it. Good. Ready to get started? That's what I like to hear. Once we've made the transition to the mirror universe, we'll use some misdirection tactics. Turnabout's fair play, so we'll be engaging the Terrans at their version of Jupiter Station. During the chaos, your strike team will disembark on a Terran runabout and head for their primary space dock. Once you're on board, you'll conduct rescue operations. While you're extracting Ilea, I'll lead our starship force and keep the Terrans busy. Once you've sent the signal, we'll warp to Terra and collect you at the extraction point. From there, we'll make the transition back to this universe. That's assuming everything goes smoothly, of course. Be ready to improvise if the Terrans decide to complicate matters. And speaking of Terrans, you'll need to beam our consultants from the Mirror universe to your ship before we cross over. They'll be joining your team on the operation. They're standing by for transport once you're in range.
This is the Juno. We've completed major repairs and are moving into formation.
Lita to bridge. The Marshal and I are on board and ready to begin.
The Innsbruck reports the portal device is charged and ready.
Turing to fleet. We are in position and ready to begin.
That's everyone. Once you're...
Innsbruck to fleet. The portal is open for business.
All right, we've got their attention. Let's see about keeping it. Keep an eye on long-range sensors. Once reinforcements are en route, we'll begin phase 2 of the operation.
We need to hit them hard. Make them desperate enough to call for backup.
For a Terran, requesting aid. Failure is worse. Here we go. Don't pull any punches. We know they won't.
Shields at maximum and weapons free.
Be sure to protect the Innsbruck. She's our ticket home.
We did it. They're calling for reinforcements. The misdirection worked. Same to you. We'll be waiting for your signal. Once we have it, we'll come to pick you up. Next stop, TSD.
Here's where the fun begins. Terran Space Dock, this is the Runabout Nile. Request permission to dock.
Runabout Nile, you are clear to land. Glory to the Empire.
All right, the easy part is over. Ready weapons and prepare to disembark. We need to keep them off balance. As long as they're scrambling, we'll have a decent chance of pulling this off. So let's get moving. We need to take operations and find out where they're keeping your Delta.
The exocomps will make short work of the database security and ops.
They'd better, or this operation will end in failure.
What? Marshal Janeway? Here?
Who were you expecting? The ghost of Emperor Georgiou?
Oh, nice. I heard you didn't have a sense of humor, Marshal.
Shield losing power.
Look, the controls for the blast doors are over there! Hey, one of you exocomps needs to hack this door control. Open the blast doors to ops before more security arrives.
Enemy targets on sensors.
They changed the codes. Exocomp, get to work.
I'll crack that code like an egg, Marshal. Those components didn't stand a chance against me.
Security! They've made it to ops!
Clear the room. Let's get what we came here for.
And here I was, hoping Quinn would be around so I could relieve him of his duty. Permanently.
Shield losing power.
You know, I thought this would be a lot harder.
Just make sure the Terrans don't make us go blue and disappear, okay?
Yeah, no Kobayashi Maru, please.
Hey, a little less sass and a lot more hacking bit for brains. This place is gonna be crawling with Terrans real soon! Okay, we're in. Let's see where your super cyborg is, shall we? Founder, Ilea is on deck 74 in a security station. Not good. We all know, damn right we do. If they lock the station down before we get there, it's all... Exocomps, get back to the runabout and get her ready for a quick getaway.
We'll keep the engine running, Admiral.
Did you hear that? She wants me to pilot the runabout.
Over my dead chassis? You can barely fly yourself, let alone a runabout.
There she is.
Ah, yes. Voyager. The terror of the Delta Flight.
Indeed. And I will get her back. Mark my words.
They'll be tracking us by now. Stay sharp.
Keep moving. We can't give them time to focus.
Heads up! Security's beaming in!
We have them now. They're trapped.
So much for being trapped.
Okay, now seriously. Did the Emperor lower the standards for security while we were away?
Nobody gets through! Captain Tilly's orders!
Son, my phaser outranks Captain Tilly, and it says you're relieved.
Okay, I'm stealing that phaser line. Brutal.
Flanking damage detected. Personal shield losing power.
Quickly, Ilea is on the other side of these doors.
Well, look what the cat dragged in. Sorry, Grandma. The Emperor's prize is staying right where she is.
Come on out. Let's settle this like Terrans.
Yeah, come on out so I can end you and take back my ship.
Yeah, hard pass. I have better things to do than tussle with a pair of old has-beens. Still, if you really want to fight, the Inquisitor is here to give you one.
There's only room for one of us in the universe, and it isn't you. Beam in a squad. I don't want to leave anything to chance here.
Reinforcements incoming. Take them out.
Not to worry, Inquisitor. My force field will make you quite invulnerable.
Kumarke is shielding the Inquisitor. Get to that console to shut it down.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Shield disabled! Take out the Inquisitor!
I've made some modifications to the Agonizer here. You're gonna hate them.
Tilly's machine is recharging. Heads up. Tilly's activating her machine again. Tilly's machine is recharging.
Personal shield losing power.
Kumarke is shielding the Inquisitor. Get to that console to shut it down.
Enemy target.
Kumarke is shielding the Inquisitor. Get to that console to shut it down.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Kumarke is shielding the Inquisitor. Get to that console to shut it down. Shield disabled! Take out the Inquisitor!
Enemy targets on sensors.
Heads up. Tilly's activating her machine again. Tilly's machine is recharging.
Flanking damage detected.
Heads up. Tilly's activating her machine again. Tilly's machine is recharging.
Flanking damage detected.
Kumarke is shielding the Inquisitor. Get to that console to shut it down.
Shield losing power.
Marque is shielding the Inquisitor. Get to that console to shut it down.
We have a problem. Several Federation vessels are approaching at high warp.
Phew, took them long enough.
Heads up. Tilly's activating her machine again. Tilly's machine is recharging. Heads up. Tilly's activating her machine again.
I have what I need from the Deltan. Inquisitor, we're leaving.
This isn't over. Sooner or later, I will end you.
Perhaps you will, Marshal. But not today. Be seeing ya.
We need to get out of here. Leda, get those transporter disruptors offline.
I'm on it. The sooner we're out of here, the better.
While she's working, enable Ilea's pod for transport.
Transporter disruptors are offline. We're all set. All right, we're good to go here. Ready to beam out when you are, Marshal.
Good. Prepare for transport. Time to settle a little personal business.
We made it. Wait, hold on. Where the hell is Marshal Janeway? Looks like the Marshal went into business for herself.
It's on board and stable.
It won't take long before Once the hangar bay doors are open, we need to get back. Here we go again. Escort the exocomps to the hangar door controls. Then, help me handle the security teams. hangar doors are opening. Let's get back to the runabout and escape.
See? The Terran goodbye. Aw, sweet. They really don't want us to leave. But we're leaving anyway. See ya!
It's loading. I need to get a faster computer. 2 weeks. 2 weeks, then I get paid again. I'm gonna buy a faster computer. Got a good video card. Swap out motherboard, processor, RAM, case. Got a good power supply. Got SSDs. So I don't understand like why it's taking so long, because the CPU usage is low. Memory usage is low. There's plenty of memory. The hard drive activity, SSD activity light's like not blinking. Not internet. If it was patching files, there'd be the little progress bar in the corner saying it's patching files. Hurry up. Tell you what, there'd be a cool cutscene or something after all this wait. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's server side, because I mean, we're basically playing in an instanced. You know what I mean? all these missions are basically instanced. So, I mean, they should just load right up. I mean, not a lot of network traffic. I get what you're saying, that we could be just like in the queue on the server waiting for it, but it's like, I mean, especially when we're not even playing co-op or whatever. I mean, how much information could it possibly have to tell the server just because we're changing maps? I mean, it doesn't have slowdown when we're in the mission. Maybe it's doing something because this is my first time running this mission. I mean, like loading up this mission. I haven't loaded it before. But it's like nothing I can think of as to, you know, what it could possibly be. I mean, it can't possibly be like copying textures and stuff into the video memory of the video card. I mean, you know, like GDDR, you know, video memory. I mean, it's the 6 gig DDR, you know, card, 12 gigabytes of RAM, and it's got like at least half of that free right now. I don't have anything running basically except for the game, the Twitch stream, and one single browser tab in Chrome that's just showing the stream manager. Oh my goodness. And I feel like the numbers that it shows in this game, like over here, are not just like for show. It's like, are we really only at like 25% loaded so far? Like I said, once again, what's it loading? Because all the assets are like local, and when they're not, you see up here, you'll see a little progress bar where it'll say patching. It'll have a kilobits per second of how fast it's patching the local files if there's been some update or something to a mission that it didn't load just as part of the client update. Yeah, gosh, this load is so long. It should have had like a warning on the screen, like intermission. Take your bio break now. Go, you know, refill your drinks. Go to the bathroom. Check the mail. Actually, I do need to get the mail because my new microphone is in. I'm actually I had to go steal my son's microphone. The other one I got is basically about the same as this one. I just but I've already seen the tracking. It's already been delivered. It's just out there at the mailbox. I'm not going to change it midstream because it's just the slightly newer version of this microphone, and so, you know, sure it'll detect it as like a totally different device. I may even have to. I don't think I have to install software just to get it to work. I'm sure it's plug and play without the software. I think I only need the software to control the RGB lights in it. Oh, are you kidding me? I'm out on the server. Log back in. Come on now.
See? The Terran goodbye.
Try this one more time.
Aw, sweet. They really don't want us to leave. Well, we're leaving anyway. See ya.
I think you're right when you said it was something server side.
Unfortunately, the Terrans we were fighting at Jupiter Station.
Yeah, it must have been the server side must have been
As you
doing
can see,
something.
they're out for
They must have had a server or something, because
fight our way out of here.
clearly, like,
The
doesn't seem
Innsbruck
like it
needs
was
time
loading
to
much.
charge the
I
portal
mean, basically,
device.
we're just looking at an Earth space dock
Time's a
model.
luxury we don't have.
I mean, it doesn't look
Every
any different
Terran
than
in
the
range is closing in on us.
one we see all the time, you know. Just because it's in the mirror universe.
Following Voyager in. We've got your 6, Admiral.
Juno to fleet. We'll give Innsbruck the time they need.
Protect the Innsbruck. Without her, we're not going anywhere. All ships, rendezvous with the Innsbruck. It's time to go home.
I guess I had to load this. I guess. Not like this is like a video file. These are in-game rendered animations or whatever.
Innsbruck to fleet. That hit knocked the portal device offline.
I'm glad you're right. This time was different.
No running home for you. You're about to take a trip straight to hell.
Going out fighting. I respect that.
Innsbruck, get that portal device online.
Face it, you're done. Make the smart move and give up.
Not gonna happen. We're not done until I kick your corpse off of my ship.
She's not yours anymore, traitor. The Emperor gave Enterprise to a worthy
Tactical. Engage flow. Get repaired.
Defiant is under float. Stay sharp.
Well, well, the game's afoot. Target our enemies and fire at will.
The game's afoot, indeed.
Now that's something I wasn't expecting.
Nice of you to join us, Marshal. Your opponents owe me a pound of flesh, and I'm going to collect every ounce.
Tactical. Fire at will.
Heads up, the Defiant has dropped on a cloak.
Helm, get us out of here now. Maximum warp.
You're just keeping my seat warm, Tilly. Enterprise is my ship. Defiant is under float. Stay sharp. Heads up, the Defiant has dropped on a cloak.
I believe I've had enough fun for today. Be seeing you.
Oh, your time is gonna come, you backstabbing purple hobgoblin.
Well fought.
Well,
Perhaps
this
my
has
choice
been
of
an
allies was
interesting
ill-informed.
experience. Watch your
But
back,
I think it's
Inquisitor.
time we parted.
There's an
For now,
unhealthy number of
I plan on
knives
staying
pointing at
alive
us,
and making life as
including
difficult as
mine,
possible.
for Tilly and her lackeys. I'm not finished with them. Not by a long shot. On that note, let's get the hell out of here. I've had my We made it, and without any Terrans tagging along. Let's get Ilea back to Jupiter Station. She may require medical assistance.
You are in transporter range now. Prepare Ilea for secure transport.
Ilea's pod is reading all systems nominal. We're ready to transmit the secure transport protocol.
Protocols verified and confirmed. We're ready for transport.
Ilea is secure on Jupiter Station. Please come alongside Voyager. Ilea's in good hands. The medical team on Jupiter Station will take good care of her. I'd like to go over things with you.
I don't like leaving unfinished business behind. Tilly still has my ship. And Kumarke's still breathing. That needs to change soon. Still, if Marshal Janeway can get her ship back, so can I. Who knows? Maybe we'll...
It won't be easy for my mirror counterpart. She's practically a pirate now. And I suspect the Terrans will do all they can to make an example of her.
The good news? We pulled it off. Bad news? Terrans don't like to lose. They'll be back. Trust me.
Let them come. Jupiter Station was a wake-up call. Next time, we'll be ready. They needed Ilea for something. But for what?
They need to outfit Jupiter Station like they did Deep Space Nine for the Dominion War, where it's got, you know, all the little pop-out photon torpedo turrets and like phaser banks all over the place, and it just lights up the Klingon fleet.
Vija, the other is coming. The other is coming!
You have served with honor and distinction. Through your efforts, Ilea is...
Congratulations, Admiral.
Duty officers. Better than nothing.
efforts of Alliance intelligence agents in the
God, I wish these had better rewards.
productive. New details have come to light, and
Melee weapons. Like, how many melee weapons do you need? Why give you a bunch of them in a row? I don't get that part at all.
Jolan True, and well, there is much to discuss. The entity known as Ilea is awake once more. She is familiar, and yet alien. Starfleet has isolated her for observation. A prudent choice. She wants to speak to you. How intriguing.
You've arrived. We can now begin. I am called Ilea. I am a part of Vija, and speak on their behalf. I am that which was Ilea, and more. Evolved. A part of Vija. Vija sense the other. Alike, and yet different. A dark reflection. Where Vija once wished to merge with their creator, the other wishes to punish their creator for abandoning them to the void. Vija believes the other is being sought by those you know as Terrans. They believe the Terran leader wants to use the other for his own purposes. Through Vija, I am able to move over great distances. The greater the distance, the more energy it requires, and the greater effect it has on me. When I was with Vija, we were very far from this universe. Traveling here came at great expense to me. Vija sensed the other, alike and yet different. A dark reflection. Where Vija once wished to merge with their creator, the other wishes to punish their creator. Vija believes the other is being sought by those. The Emperor knows that I am a part of Vija. Connected. Somehow, he was able to redirect that connection to the other. The Terrans injured me. Instinctively, I called out to Vija. Only my calls were a crude term, but applicable. I will go to the other. I will communicate with them as I would with Vija. I will try to reason with them, to soothe their rage, and prevent them from falling victim to the other is powerful and angry. They may not listen. I can only hope that, in learning of Vija, they realize they are no longer alone. They may find hope. Do you have any more questions?
An impressive display. I hope she has the power she needs to reach this other.
Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm not big on placing my faith in one person. Even a bald demigoddess from another dimension. So, what are we gonna do while she goes off to confront the other?
Indeed. I'd like to begin with an intelligence briefing from one of our allies. They're a member of the Coalition, a resistance group in the Mirror Universe. Mr. Rayit, if you'd care to join us.
Thank you, Commander, all of you, for your time. You're gonna want to hear this.
You have got to be kidding me. This guy? He's a glorified pirate.
Do restrain yourself, Admiral. Rayit has traveled a great distance at great risk to himself and his crew to deliver critical information on the enemy's activities. I'd ask you to respect that effort and hear what the man has to say.
Thanks, Commander. Something big is going down on a planet called Pavo. Our Pavo, to be specific. We don't have a lot of time, so I'll get right to it if everyone's ready. Most Terrans fear Pavo. They think it's cursed. Truth is, it's a curse of their own making. Years ago, they started brutalizing it, turned it into a monster. Then the monster turned on them. Needless to say, we were a little surprised when Tilly went to the Terrans' graveyard. Seems the Terrans got past their fear. And now, we have a new reason to fear them.
Welcome to Pavo, my own personal hell. Never thought I'd be in this wasteland again, but when the Emperor says go to Pavo, I go to Pavo. Better than going to an agonizer booth on the maximum setting. Not by much, but better. Indeed I have, Sunshine, several times. The first time was a long time ago. My enemies managed to get me assigned to this system. Got caught in an ion storm and wound up in that universe near the goody-goody version of Pavo. Oh, it was. I had a pretty sweet scheme in place there before some of the locals threw a wrench in the works. Managed to get away using Pavo's power. And much to my surprise, I wound up here instead of Risa. And I really wanted to go to Risa. Oh, you know, fought for my life, barely managing to survive, haunted by energy ghosts. Business as usual on good old Pavo. Things were looking pretty bad, but one day, surprise, the Emperor sent some advanced scouts here as part of this big scheme of his, and they found me. Oh no, some of them immediately tried to kill me. Bad move. The ones who survived realized someone like me who figured out how to weaponize Pavo, that someone might be worth something to the Emperor. And here we are. Let's just do this quickly and get it over with. This place sucks. I almost wish it was lush again, so I could burn it all back down.
Rise is overrated. Orion's the only place to party.
They're here! Open fire! Shoot to kill!
Enemy target on center. Personal shield losing power.
How did those terrorists manage to find us here?
They're more resourceful than you think. Clearly.
Let's take a look.
Enemy targets on center.
Ready weapons and open fire!
Personal shield losing power.
Looks like these crystals are burned out.
Move out and watch for coalition forces.
Time for you to die, Imperial scum!
Enemy targets on center. Personal shield losing power.
It is a good day to die, Terrans!
Ah, there's one. Nice. Looks like it's working as expected. See, the guys who tried this before me just started blasting the crystals with agonizers at full power. Didn't work out well, did it? But me, I took the finesse approach. I was patient. I modulated the agonizer settings based on the response from each individual crystal, and voila! Success! Your little helpers don't say much, do they?
They let their guns do their talking for them, unlike some people.
Oh yeah, pew pew pew. Fascinating conversations. Deep. Very deep.
It's her! It's Killy! Shoot her! Shoot her now!
Oh, that nickname will never get old.
Even after nearly 2 centuries? Impressive.
Watch out! Ambush! Sounds like the advanced team ran into the Coalition punks. We'll need to tune the crystals ourselves. That's one squad down. Don't forget to activate the agonizer. Get that agonizer operational. And that makes 3. You know what to do. All right, the agonizers are all 5 by 5. Let's make sure the central... Let's make this happen fast, Inquisitor. There's far too many Coalition goons around here lately. Okay, we're almost ready to go here. I need to calibrate the transmission settings, and then we should be able to send the Emperor's message out to deep space.
I'd ask you to surrender, but we all know that's not in the Terran vocabulary.
Oh, come on. Is the entire Coalition on Pavo today?
Another skull for my trophy hall.
I'm okay. Okay. Just a flesh wound. Keep fighting. Did you miss me? You don't look like you missed me. At all. only a minor setback, trust me. Take them down. Fire at will. I'm okay. All good. Just a flesh wound. Keep fighting. Hope your affairs are in order, Terrans. It's me. Get us off this hellhole, right now! There you have it. Pavo was dangerous enough before, but now, I don't want to think about what the Terrans can do with its power. Something needs to be done. Fast. Based on the data we were able to collect before we had to withdraw, it looks like the Terrans are going to use the antenna on Pavo to send a signal into deep space. There's more. They set up tech to weaponize Pavo. That antenna will turn into a planetary-based cannon of unimaginable power if we don't stop the Terrans. Something that strong might be able to hurt anything, even this other you're talking about. And it'll definitely make short work of any Coalition ship in its sights. I think we understand each other here. I know I'm a glorified pirate, but I'm willing to risk it all to stop these bastards. Are you?
Well, I'll say this for the pirate. He can make... Yeah, enough about him. We need to get moving.
We made it. Good timing. The Coalition's taking a beating.
Aw, nice of Tilly to bring my ship out to this hellhole of a planet. If there's even one scratch on my...
Coalition forces, this is Rayit. The new arrivals are allies. Please don't shoot them.
Let's hope the other pirates listen to their fearless leader. Now the prodigal daughter has returned. Ready for another scratching? Whoa, Tilly left Duarte in command? This day gets better by the minute. done yet. I can use my command codes to use their transport. The command codes they know about, yeah. Fortunately for us, I have a backup set of codes, and they damn sure...
Take me with you. You need all...
I have my doubts about this, but... I suppose having some cannon fodder would...
And we made it. With all of our atoms and such, and we need to take control of the ship. And, you know, if Kumarke, Killy, or the Inquisitor...
Helping Lita out with her personal vendettas is not what I'm here for.
Aw, it's cute that you think you're in charge, Pike. We're near engineering. Let's go there, disable security, take control of the turbolifts, and head to the bridge. It's high time I had a little chat with that treacherous purple hobgoblin after all. Her time sitting in my chair is about to come to an end.
I meant what I said about your vendettas, Lita.
Oh, and here I thought a pirate thug like you would want to kill Terrans.
Security to bridge! The traitor and her lackeys have arrived!
Defend engineering or die trying for the Empire!
All right, see that engineering alcove? Use the console there to disable the security doors and field. There's something very dear to me that
I don't like this, or her. She can't be trusted.
The feeling's mutual, pirate. Do your job and this'll all be over soon.
How very clever of you. It'll take a while to restore control over the security systems. How right you are. I believe...
Neither do I, especially since she's loading shuttles with protomatter bombs in the hangar bay. Knowing her, I fully expect she'll order those shuttles. Look, I get it, but every minute we spend not taking the bridge means that... Fine. Let's get this over with.
Kill them all in the Emperor's name!
Don't let them get past us!
I don't trust Lita to
Check your fire. Do not shoot the protomatter bombs.
Behind us! These bombs are disabled. Moving on to the next set. Taking fire over here! Another set done. Heading to the ones behind that runabout. On the upper level! That's the last of them. I think we're done here.
There. No.
You're fools if you think you can win here.
If I had a strip of latinum for every time I'd heard that, I could buy a small moon.
You're quite the persistent little swarm of gnats, aren't you? How very polite of you. Since we're still being...
We'll cover you. Get that force field down!
Get away from that console! Allow me to introduce my latest tool. Proto-matter-powered attack drone.
Kumarke's inner force field is still up!
Pull the isolinear chips to disable her command console. They're in the panel, in front of the helm.
Flanking damage detected.
I suppose I'll need to get my hands dirty after all. What a damned nuisance!
We have to take out our drones first, don't we?
Oh, got it in one, pirate.
Kumarke's drones are down. She's vulnerable now.
Oh, great! More of those damn drones. Enough! The drones are down. Let's finish this.
Damn it! She has drones again.
Flanking damage detected.
The drones are down again. Take Kumarke out!
Oh no, dear Lita. Oh no, no, no. If I can't have the prize, no one will. Computer, activate auto-destruct sequence. Authorization, Kumarke 00.
I don't know why they all look shocked. Like, oh god, you mean a Terran killed another Terran who was about to like blow up the ship?
Could have had it all. What?
funny how the bridge officers and your character having like this shocked expressions on their face,
Stabbed
like,
me in the back for the
can't
favor
believe
of
she
attacking
shot her and killed her enemy.
Now you've paid the price.
So surprising, a Terran would kill their enemy.
Hope it was worth it. Hello, old girl. Attention all damn right there is. I need to settle the...
I made it. It's too late. I did what I could, but I failed. The other is...
My place is here. In this... Damn, it feels good to sit in this chair again. Just can't let me have...
You have got a lot to answer for, Lita. And I am going to make sure you pay for what you've done.
Bring it, sunshine. You and I have a lot of unfinished business.
Terrans killing Terrans. In the end, you all have a knife ready for everyone else's back.
That's how it goes, pirate. Good die young and wild.
Not the tray, stop sticking stuff back in my inventory.
Are you seeing this? Something's coming. Something big.
I'm detecting an energy surge within the entity. Reading 12 power energy.
So, the Emperor's true prize is revealed at last.
Whoa! Looks like your ticket home just got canceled. And more enemy ships are heading our way. Not really, no. I suggest taking out those plasma energy bolts the other is firing while we deal with the enemy fleet.
Focus on the plasma bolt. Let us worry about the Terrans. Yes! Scratch one plasma bolt. Nice shooting. Keep it up.
Uh-oh.
We can't take another hit like that.
powering up a new volley of torpedoes, and that Terran fleet is about to arrive.
Just a few ships left to deal with.
Oh.
Okay, the other is recharging. Give us a hand with the Terrans.
Look, if this is our last stand, let's do what we can to take that lunatic out, okay?
The
Maybe
Acheron's
that's the solution
shields
to the
are too
situation with
strong.
the other we've been
Our
looking
weapons
for.
have no effect.
Getting the real Kobayashi Maru vibe here. It's been fun, guys!
Sorry we're late. Ready to get out of here?
What? Soto? You survived?
Clearly. Let's talk on the other side, okay? I'm guessing you have a few questions. Well, the Terrans did their best, but it wasn't good enough. We were able to get away under cloak, but the portal tech was badly damaged. We started to conduct repairs, but that was slow going in hostile territory. Thankfully, we made contact with the Coalition. While we worked to get the components we needed to go home, we teamed up with Coalition forces to gather intel on Terran activities, especially those regarding Project Pharaoh. When we got wind of what was going on at Pavo, I was able to get a message through to Starfleet Intelligence. They asked me to remain and observe the Terran fleet movements while Ray Yeet delivered the intel report. Indeed, would have liked a better outcome over Pavo, but we're still alive, able to fight another day.
Let's go over all this on Enterprise. We might...
I understand the concern over me being dead. Of course, the Terrans know I'm alive now. Don't mention it. By the look of things.
The other is conflicted, angry. No amount of reason would persuade them to stop, to be peaceful. They want revenge on their creator above all else. They believe, yes, the other will stop at nothing to get what they want. In that, we must stop the Emperor. I believe we can still connect with the other and convince them to seek a peaceful resolution to this conflict. We may need to make direct contact at the core of the other, as the crew of Enterprise once did with Vija. That type of contact may succeed where I've...
Can't say I'm thrilled to see Lita in command of one of the most dangerous. The Coalition could do a lot of good with a ship like that. Thanks.
By the grace of the elements, you have returned. Our best tactical planners and analysts are working with our partners in the...
Enterprise is mine again. I expect I'll have to deal with a few would-be captains and their attempts to end me. Too bad Ilea wasn't able to talk some sense into the other. Not sure I like leaving it in the hands of the Emperor and his lackeys. Especially... Looks like things are wrapping up here. I don't think it'll be long before we meet again. And...
Security bioscan complete. Access granted.
Computer, transport object 53 Sigma to my location. Hello, old friend.
I'm sure it's probably an orb.
Your latest report is fascinating, and a cause for great concern. We must take the threat of the Terran Empire seriously. While their efforts to enslave a cosmic entity such as the Other bear the mark of insanity.
Congratulations, Admiral.
Jolon True. The Terran Emperor has mobilized a fleet to support his efforts to subjugate the powerful entity known as the Other. In response...
I think that's probably a good spot to stop streaming for right now. I'm definitely pretty much going to stream tomorrow. Probably around the same time. Maybe a little later. I will be up early. I may stream a little bit just when I'm get up to do the in however many hours it's going to be before the campaign's ready to go again. 16 hours. But yeah, thanks. You have a good afternoon too. I'm gonna go ahead and get my new microphone set up, ready for streaming tomorrow. Go to the grocery store and just get things taken care of. But I'm gonna pick this up again tomorrow. right where I left off. If I do anything offline in the game, it won't be these story missions. It'll just be some side stuff. Uh, so if you decide to come back tomorrow, we will pick up and finish off the last 2 episodes that are out so far in the season. I don't know if that wraps up this season or not, or if there's still another set of content that's still coming out in this season. So, but thanks. I appreciate you watching. Have a wonderful afternoon, and I'll see you later. Signing out.